Hi everyone, welcome back to another segment of Tina Talk. And today I have Myrna Marquez gonna join us to Tina Talk. Let's welcome her in. Hi
Hello,
Myrna,
everyone. Hi, how are
how
you?
are you? I'm good. Thank you so much for joining Tina Talk today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, definitely. And can you please give us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
So I'm Myrna with AFLAC. I've been in the insurance world since last year and been networking a lot, trying to get my name out there with our policies and trying to give people the information on AFLAC because everybody knows AFLAC, everybody knows the duck, the commercials, but most people don't know what we've accomplished and exactly what we do for people.
Okay, so yes, you're right. I've seen the commercial, I've seen the duck, I've seen the
Yes.
money. But to be honest with you, beyond that, I really don't know what it is. Can you give us a little bit more detail about what it is?
Absolutely, Tina. Most people say the same thing that you've said. So, AFLAC has been around for 65 years. It was two brothers that came up with the concept of AFLAC. Their father got sick with cancer, and in the process of their father being ill, they had a farm and they were about to lose everything because every money they made, every single dime went into the treatment of their father. And that's when they discovered we need to help everyone who's going through this not go through what we went through. And this is where AFLAC came about. So AFLAC pretty much will put money in your pocket in case of an illness or an accident. So for instance, if you do have your major medical, which pays your doctors, and then AFLAC comes in and pays you. You can do whatever you like with that money. If you like to pay some of your medical bills, absolutely. We will never ask you, what are you going to do with your money? If you want to take that money and go on vacation, you can also do that, pay some house bills. This is where AFLAC comes in to help you put money in your pocket in case of a incident, illness, and you're not having to struggle or go to GoFundMe and start posting on Facebook, I'm building a GoFundMe, my family member is ill, and so on. So this is where AFLAC comes in for that, for people.
So, can I say that AFLAX can be used as like an emergency insurance?
I wouldn't call it an emergency. So I will give you an example with one of our plans. Let's say with cancer, you are diagnosed with cancer, you have your job 9 to 5, you have your medical insurance, you get the news. AFLAC with the diagnostic, they give you money, a lump sum of that money. It could range between 4,000 to 6,000, depending on which plan you pick. And then for every treatment, AFLAC will give you money also for that treatment. Your children are covered for no additional cost up until the age of 26. um, AFLAC pays for transportation, for lodging. It also pays you once a year just to get a physical, just to keep yourself healthy and make sure that everything is going great. They also give you money just to get a physical. And that's probably the easiest claim you can do because you can do it on your phone, on the app. And all they need is the name of the doctor, the day you went, address, and phone number. And you have the money within 24 hours.
Okay, so AFLAX is a supplemental insurance.
Correct.
Um, but and you can do it for car, right?
No, you can do
No?
accident. You have the accident plan, which is a great plan to have because accidents are what? Accidents. You never know when you're going to have one. So when you have an accident, AFLAC also puts money in your pocket. So if you're in the hospital for 18 hours or more, you get a lump sum of money. If you get an x-ray, you get money. If you are sent home with a cast, a wheelchair, you also get money. And if you happen to have to modify your home because of the accident, for instance, need a ramp for your wheelchair, AFLAC will also give you a lump sum of money to modify your home. It also has a mini death benefit. If you happen to pass away due to the accident within 90 days of that accident, there is a death benefit. It ranges from 250,000 to 10,000. So if you're doing something very risky, AFLAC is only going to pay out $10,000. For instance, a bungee jumping, skydiving, that is called something risky, so they pay out less. Um, if you happen to pass away due to a common carrier, in other words, if you bought a ticket, airplane ticket, bus ticket, or train, you happen to pass away due to that, that is a very large lump sum. It is up to $250,000. So an accident, we're not talking about just a car accident. You could be walking, you could fell off a ladder, you could be cooking, cut yourself, burn yourself. All of that is covered on the under the accident plan. And that
Okay.
also has a once a year physical wellness. You get a wellness for once a year. It also pays out for that.
Okay. So you have accident plan and like you mentioned before, a cancer plan.
Cancer plan. We have also critical care. We have
Critical care.
hospital plan. You happen to be in the hospital, surgery. It also pays out for that as the benefits. And we have short-term disability. Now, the short-term disability is only available for as a business, not as an individual. So AFLAC is designed to help small business, give their employees some type of benefits because as many small business owners know, they cannot afford to give their employees major medical. It's very expensive. So this is
Mhm.
where AFLAC comes in, trying to help the business owners retain their employees. Most employees want benefits. Besides their pay, they're also looking for some type of benefits they can get. So we're here to
Okay.
help small business owners retain their employees.
Okay. That's I didn't know Afflex does all that.
Yes, yes.
And I feel like a lot of our viewer will like, what? I didn't know. So is there
Mhm.
anything that you feel like people don't know a lot about Afflex that they should know?
So we are best known on how quick we pay our claims. We are known to do our claims within 24 hours. One day pay is most of our slogan. You put in all the paperwork that AFLAC is requiring. We have 24 hours that we can pay you as quick as 24 hours and up to 3 days. So most of our claims are guaranteed to be paid out as soon as possible. You don't have to wait a month, several months to have money in your pocket. Because we also understand with an illness or accident, most people are going to be out of work as soon as possible. So we're not going to give you that hard time and waiting and calling us to find out where's your claim, what's going on. So we're guaranteed to pay you as quick as possible.
And I'm gonna ask a question that I think that a lot of people gonna ask, right?
Okay.
Can you buy the policy after the accident or like for instance cancer diagnosed, can you still buy the plan after diagnosed or all these have to be done ahead of time?
So yes, you have to buy it before. So if you happen to get diagnosed with cancer and then you want to get the cancer plan, you will not get approved. However, if you had cancer in the past and you've been 2 years cancer free, AFLAC will approve the plan for you. The only difference is you won't get the initial diagnostic amount, which means the 4,000 to this between 4,000 and 6,000. You won't get that amount, but you will get the treatments, the payout for the treatments, your yearly checkup. So you get every benefit in the policy except for the payout. And
Okay.
the accident, if you had an accident today, Tina, and you got the policy tomorrow, it will not cover you for the accident you had yesterday.
Okay. Hey, I gotta ask because I need to know.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
another thing is, go back to cancer. Cancer, it's such it's such a nightmare when you find
Yes.
out. Do I feel like it's something that a lot of people may think, oh, it's not going to happen to me, but what do you think that people should consider when they think about accident? Because yes, to me it make more sense because accident do happen, but I think with cancer, and it's something that not a lot of people like to talk about, not a lot of people think that it will happen to them. What is your recommendation, or do you have any suggestions or to what people should consider when they think about these things.
I can absolutely understand the fear in people not wanting to talk about it. It's the same thing with life insurance. Nobody wants to talk about life insurance because we think we're going to live forever. As scary as it is better to be prepared instead of saying, I should have. I wish I should have done things differently, right? We've all been there, whether it's been with illness or not. It could be with a job. Oh, I should have done that. And then realize when it's too late what they should have done. So I always explain that with same thing with cancer or the accident plan. Um, get yourself insured because you never know. Nobody's going to live forever. One in every three males have cancer. One in every two females have cancer. So those numbers are scary, which
It is.
only should tell people, well, let me get more prepared and get myself insured. Our policies can cost you $1 a day. Very inexpensive. Most people think that AFLAC will cost them just as much as major medical, but our supplemental insurance that puts money in your pocket will cost you as low as $1 a day, sometimes even less than $1 a day. So that's you'll be spending what costs for AFLAC, you spend more of that in a week in buying coffee at Starbucks or any coffee shop. So, if you have one of our policies, you may be paying $31, $32 for a plan. Very affordable.
Okay. And I think it's important for people to know too, right? I know that, we have seen the commercial, but, to me, I have never really thought about it. I saw the commercial and I'm like, oh, okay, but never really take the time to kind of go deeper than the duck, right? So
Yeah.
I appreciate you joining us today and
Thank
kind of give
you.
us a little glimpse of what really is and how it can help people. I know especially right now, there's a lot of people that doesn't have medical insurance, doesn't have a lot of different insurance. So it's nice to know that yes, it's guys, and let me tell you this, it's not going to replace your medical insurance. But,
Correct.
if you happen to not have your medical insurance now, supplement insurance is your bet, one of the options that you can
Yes.
really look into. And Myrna is she's extremely knowledgeable of what she does, and she will be more than happy to go over things with you and explain things to you. At the end
Absolutely.
of the video, I will have her information. If you even just think about you have questions, go ahead and give her a call. She is very much there to answer you, to educate you, and help you protect yourself and family. Thank you so much, Myrna, for
Thank
joining us
you.
to Tina Talk, and I'm glad that you explained it to me because now I have a more understanding of what Afflex does, and not
That
just
was that was my
not just
goal.
not just with the duck. And I think that a lot of people are gonna see that it's gonna be very helpful and kind of help them explain a little bit more about supplement insurance. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining Tina Talk, and I'll see you next time. Bye.